What's up, guys? It's Lou from Unbox Therapy, and today we're taking a look at the PlayStation Vita First Edition bundle. Now, for those of you that follow the channel, you know I already unboxed the Japanese version of the Vita long before this one came out, but I still wanted to unbox this one on the channel to show you what you get if you're going to buy this bundle in the US or even just a regular PS Vita in the US or Canada for that matter. So here is the PS Vita box, and the only difference I noticed between this and the Japanese box is the identification in the bottom right corner stating that you're going to get a 4 GB memory card included in the kit, and that is what I have right here. We'll take a closer look at that memory card near the end of the video. Now, also included in the box that weren't included in the Japanese version are the AR cards. And for those of you unfamiliar with AR cards, it stands for augmented reality, similar to the cards that shipped with the Nintendo 3DS. These are going to allow you to play augmented reality style games. The next thing included in this package is a carrying case, the official PS Vita carrying case from Sony. It has a soft texture on the exterior, but also sort of a hard shell underneath. Should be plenty protective for your PS Vita. We'll take a closer look inside to see exactly how it's configured. You have a mesh pocket along top, a couple of little sleeves here for your games, a place to keep your games, etc. And then underneath there's sort of a hard plastic insert that covers where your PS Vita will live, so you should know that the screen should have ample protection once it's inserted in the case, give you a way of traveling with your Vita without worrying about that big, huge screen getting scratched or anything along those lines. So the next thing included is a copy of Little Deviants. And as you guys know, the PS Vita games are tiny, about the same size as an SD card. And I'll show you in a quick second here. I'll do an actual comparison between this PS Vita game and an SD card. They're almost identical, and it almost makes you wonder why it isn't just an SD card. Well, anyways, Little Deviants is a one-player game. It does utilize the rear camera as well as the motion sensor. And as I said before, here's a closer look at the physical characteristics of the game. And it's really uncanny how similar it is to a standard SD card, as I mentioned earlier. Here I've got a King Max, an old King Max 8 GB that I don't really use anymore, but as you can see, they're almost identical in size. Now, in terms of the boxes, as you can see here, my Japanese box is identical minus a little bit of Japanese literature that I can't read, of course. But inside, they are identical as far as what ships with them. You've got the actual PS Vita unit. I'm going to do a quick little mini comparison here between the US model and the Japanese model, but let me tell you something, they are identical. There is no difference, and since they're not region locked, it doesn't matter where your PS Vita came from in the world. It'll play any games no matter where you are, and you can set the language to your local region. Now, if you want to see the PS Vita in more detail, definitely check out my original Japanese version unboxing. I'll put a link in the description as well as up in the annotations. So lastly, we've got the 4 GB card, which is only good enough for 1 to 2 full games, 3 movies, 1,000 songs, etc. I actually upgraded to a 32 GB card, but let me tell you something, they aren't cheap. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this content, hopefully you can like and favorite this video, as it does help me out a bunch. And one more thing I want to mention is if you haven't friended me on Facebook yet, you should definitely go ahead and do so. It gives me a chance to talk to you guys about things that I don't normally get to talk about on Unbox Therapy or on the Beast feed. So definitely go ahead and friend me there. Any Unbox Therapy fan is a friend of mine. I'll put a link down in the description. It's facebook.com/my name. But anyway, links right down below. Friend me. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you around. Later.